To me, a Michigan Wolverine is great. To me, a Michigan Wolverine is great.
Michigan Fan TV, I got Brian and Ryan, and when I was walking up, Brian's like, I don't want to be on the camera, but, he changed his mind.
He said we're going to talk about Michigan football, so what could be better, right? We can do that.
I mean, yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's homecoming. So I'll let you kind of start off, Brian. Like, what are you kind of thinking today? Badgers coming in, great rush defense after a bye week for Michigan, big win at Nebraska. What are your thoughts?
It's pretty interesting. I was looking before the game at Wisconsin's defense and how other teams, their offenses were putting up numbers, but it was all passing offense. And so interestingly, with Michigan, you kind of wonder, is their passing offense going to be able to perform the way these other teams did to score? We normally rely on the run game, right? So I think it could be a little bit closer. I was surprised to see the line at 17 points or whatever it is. So I think it's going to be a closer game than Vegas is giving it credit for.
Yeah, we heard that sentiment from another fan we just talked to. So, Ryan, what are you thinking about today's game? What do you expect?
I'm looking at the other side of the ball, and I think our defense is going to shut them down. Wisconsin brought in a transfer quarterback this year, but as we know, he's hurt today. He didn't look like himself 2 weeks ago. I expect to see more of the same, and I think we're going to keep them low scoring, which will allow us to run the ball as often as we want and make it a whole lot harder for them to stop us.
Now, they do have the number one rush defense so far. It's only been 4 games. And is that going to be a problem for a team that loves to run the ball, especially with Coach Moore being back on the sideline?
I don't know if they've seen a running team like us, and therefore I do think that we'll be able to run the ball better than other teams, and, maybe they'll let Bryce Underwood cook a little bit today.
Yeah, what do you think Bryce is going to do today? You think they're going to maybe throw a couple of touchdown passes, or you think it's going to be just keep ground and pounding it? I
mean, if the receivers can catch the ball, he'll throw more than a couple touchdown passes, but I think that's what it's going to lay on. He throws a beautiful deep ball, so, hopefully we can see that.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see Bryce click a little bit more with the receivers. I think sometimes that ball's coming out with a vapor trail on it. Yeah, and I think he's also like calibrating his arm at the college level in the games. I'm sure he's juiced up. I mean, what do you expect to see out of his development as we go on, as our Big Ten opener, moving on through the Big Ten season?
I think we're seeing a lot of flashes from Bryce, and I think he's going to continue to get better. You see balls like the touch ball decline he threw in the opener, plays like that. We got to see more of that. And I'll spin it back to you for one more here. Fred Moore left the program the other day. Any thoughts on impact there?
With Fred Moore?
He left the program apparently.
Oh, that's going to be a tough one. Someone's going to have to fill those shoes. Yeah. What do you think is going to happen there?
Well, he hasn't been playing much this year, so I'm not surprised that he wants to preserve his eligibility and leave. But that said, you have a veteran guy in the locker room. I'm sure it hurts to lose him.
Yeah, absolutely. That's going to, but hey, Michigan is one thing they've done, next man up, always done it,
Yep.
With coaches and players in the past, so I think they're going to be ready.
Yeah.
So, what are you predicting for the score today?
Final score, I'll go with something like, I'll go 24-14.
All right, so if you're a betting man, you're going to bet on those Badgers.
Plus.
All right, so
plus, but yeah.
So we're going to be cooking Badger stew today.
I hope so. 34-17. Go Blue.
All right, thank you guys. We appreciate your time.
All right,
go Blue.
Go Blue.